Hello, friends. I hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. Oh my gosh, crazy town. I cannot wait. It is time for us to talk about this brand new catalog. And I thought long and hard about what to show you first because I have so many things to show you. I hope you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and following me on Facebook and getting all my emails because we're going to have some fun over the next few weeks. But today we're going to start by talking about the in colors. And we're going to use the cutest set, Little Monkey. Okay. So I can't wait for y'all to see all of the cute new things. Today we're going to make a sweet card with this set. Let me slide y'all in to the frame here, and we are going to make, I've already made these 4 cards with the Little Monkey set, and we're going to make one more Little Monkey card. So welcome to my Facebook Live or YouTube, wherever you're watching me. My name's Cogbill. My business is called Paper Made Prettier. I would be ever so grateful if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just type in Paper Made Prettier if you're not on YouTube, or if you're there, just hit that button and subscribe so you can not miss a single video for all of the wonderful things that are coming up in the next few weeks and months, honestly, with the new catalog. There's so much to see. So this new catalog launched yesterday. It was a crazy day for all that. Got my order in. I had a big day at my other job, so I didn't have as much time as I wanted, but my order's coming tomorrow. I can't wait. But I thought long and hard about what to start with to show you. And I chose these 2 things. First of all, the in colors. We have Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebbled Path. The in colors are so popular. They're around for 2 years, and I like to start there because they tend to sell really quickly, and I don't want anyone to get disappointed and not have what they need. The other reason I chose this stamp set is we're using it with my team meeting, but it's also for next weekend. This is what we're making at the team meeting if you're on the Pretties team. If you're not, you should be, but we're going to make this cute little monkey in color sampler. But I wanted to use this one first because it's a punch bundle, and we all know that punches tend to go on back order the quickest. Or when I say back order, we don't really have that anymore. Not orderable. So you might say, hey, I have to have that punch, and I might say it's not here for another month. So let's start with our punches, okay? And then we're also going to use this 2 3/8 inch punch, which is new, all right? So we're getting punchy today with our sweet little monkeys, and we're going to talk about our new in colors. So I love them all. I definitely have heard from a lot of my customers. We're loving the boho blue. These are obvious cool colors. Boho blue, copper clay, moody mauve. But this wild wheat people are getting used to, okay? It goes with some of the prettiest things, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then I love Pebbled Path. It's probably my favorite because I love it just as a gray, brown, neutral, wonderful. So anyway, I love them all. And who am I kidding? I'm going to get all of them no matter what. Like, this is my Super Bowl here. All new colors? Yes, I'll take them all. So I hope you'll do the same. All right, let's go ahead and let me show you how to make this card, and then I'll show you some other features of our new 5 colors. So we're going to start with this new color called Copper Clay, and we're just going to have our little card base, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. We're going to fold that in half, and then I am going to use just a snippet of this designer series paper. So this is a new pack. This is actually, I think, 2 packs together. But our designer paper, every year they come up with fresh new patterns. So we have all 5 colors come in both patterns. Okay, So I believe there's 2 sheets of each pattern of all the 5 colors. So we've got the copper, the pebbled path, the moody mauve, and so the colors, the patterns repeat, if that makes any sense with the colors. I know you know what I'm talking about, but you'll love this designer paper. And what I always tell people on these designer paper packs is because there's only 2 pieces of each pattern, you need to order a couple packs. I order 4 because I like to use them for classes. But for your personal crafting, 2 will probably do. You're gonna be disappointed if you only get 1. I'm just telling you. All right, so we're gonna take this little strip of designer series paper. We're gonna make a little nibbit in it. Before I do that, I'm gonna do some stamping on my card background. So I love to use the stamps that are in the set that aren't used yet. And I'm just, you know what? I've been wanting to use this little Brondy stamp. So, look what a mess I've made in here. I like to store things that are extra in my stamp cases in case I come across a need for a quick project. Then I've got it in there. All right, so we're going to use this leaf sweetie. And grab our copper clay. Now, this is called tone-on-tone stamping. Hello, who is this? Someone's watching. Hello, Patience. Great to see you. So we're just gonna stamp our little bronze all over our background. You'll notice I'm not re-inking every time, and I want to make sure and either turn my stamp or turn my paper so it doesn't get boring all in one direction, if that makes any sense. This is a great way to take up empty space on a card if you feel like there's too much empty space. All right, so use the stamps in your set and use the same color ink as the cardstock. And doesn't that look fabulous? All right, we're gonna put our little sweetie right here. And then we're going to take our circle. Now you'll see I got this white circle using the 2 3/8 inch punch. I don't know where my extra piece of white paper is, or I would show you, but trust me, it's fabulous. And now we're going to stamp our sweet monkey on our copper clay, and we're going to use copper clay on copper clay. And if copper clay is not the most perfect color for a monkey, then I don't know what. It's just fabulous. So we're stamping so y'all can see that. And now we're gonna come in with our punch. I love a punch. I mean, who doesn't love a punch? So it's quick and easy, cute, and affordable. So those are all the reasons why you should rush to get this punch. I hate to call it because I don't want it to be true, but I would say there's a very decent chance that this punch could go on back order just based on the behavior of other punches. Now, we're going to get our little monkey face and we're going to stamp it onto a scrap. Now, just a tip, when you're using a punch like this and the punch is down here in the bottom of the punch area, you just use a strip of white. Sneaky that in there. Is that not cool? And you're not wasting a lot of paper. It actually punches a little bit easier. But now our little monkey has a cute face. I mean, it's cute enough without it, but when we can build it, why not, right? So we're gonna put that little guy on here. And then just to make, I mean, we could stick him right on, but here, this makes him really pop. So our circle punch is a must-have for your crafting. It's just whenever you need something to really pop, you can punch out whatever you need right there to do what it needs to do. Now, you'll see we have 5 new ribbons in the end colors. This is a nice textured ribbon. It's heavy, and so when I have a heavy ribbon like this, I like to tie it in a knot rather than a bow, okay? So it lays flat better like that. So that's just, if our ribbons are a little thicker than others, then I just use them differently. So this one is a good knot ribbon. And the cool thing about a knot is it doesn't use as much ribbon, so it can go further. That's just a little crafting tip from me to you. I'm going to shimmy this up a little bit. Let me see who else is here. Patience. Okay. All right. So we're going to sweep this over to the left. And then this guy is going to just pop up right here on our card with dimensionals. Now, we're going to do that. And then we're going to do our sentiment. Now, I just use my Stylish Shapes dies to cut out a little white piece. And we're going to stamp just swinging. You know what? Let's stamp Little Monkey. It's so cute. Either one, we have, I'll show you the sentiments that are in here. We have Little Monkey just swinging by to say hi, and I'm bananas about you. So lots of cute choices there. And the last thing I forgot, I was going to show y'all how to punch out and stamp a banana. All right, so let's just stick it right there. I like it. Okay, now let's go back to our scrap. And what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our banana with wild wheat. So, you know, bananas come in all shades of yellowish brown. So this particular banana is wild wheat. And we're going to stamp it right there. And then we're going to use our wild wheat blending marker. So, of course, all of our new ink colors come with all the new blending markers, which is fabulous. And honestly, you can hate on wild wheat, but I'm not sure there's a better banana color than that. So, all right, let's slide this in and give it a little punch. And now we have the cutest little banana for our monkey. And we will just dab him on with a tiny dab of glue. Let that dry. Isn't he cute? Our little monkey with our little banana. All right, so you can see that each ink color makes a cute little monkey card. Here we use some more circles with our pebbled path. And this I just stamped directly and colored with the blending markers. This one, I stamped and cut out those little sentiments, and then I just punched him tone on tone straight. Here you can build the little monkey with punching out his face, and that's our boho blue monkey. And then our moody mauve monkey, he's in a great mood, is also just stamped straight on to the card. I mean, that color. Hi, Catherine Murphy. Good to see you. So those are our little monkey cards using our end colors. Now, like I said, you've got copper clay, wild wheat, boho blue, moody mauve, and pebbled path. Let me take you on a quick trip through all of the things that we are able to purchase that are the end colors. Oh, one last thing to go on our card while it's here. I've got this little, what's left of my in color dots. You can see there's one tiny boho blue one. We have copper clay, we have pebbled path, we have moody mauve, and wild wheat. So we can just take a few of these cute little guys and we can jazz up our card with them. We always want to jazz them up. And the cool thing about these is they're gonna, for one, they're self-adhesive. For other, there's a ton on here, and they are really flat. So I know a lot of our embellishments are flat, but these are really flat, so I think they'll mail really well, and they're super cute. So that's one thing you can buy in the end colors. All of our end colors have this fantastic textured ribbon. Got my bucket. I kind of gather them here for you. So we've got all the textured ribbons in the end colors. We've got, don't forget your re-inkers. I always want to remind people about the re-inkers. We kind of forget about that sometimes. Of course, you're going to want to pick up the ink pads, all 5. And when you purchase them all together, there's a little bit of a discount. I'm almost certain. Don't quote me, but I'm almost certain that's the case. We have all of the in color blends. I especially love Pebbled Path. It's really hard to find a dark gray that doesn't bleed out the black that you have stamped with sometimes. And so I highly recommend the Pebbled Path blending marker. I showed you the in color paper. And I'll tell you where the in color stuff is in the book. It's on one. It's right here on page 122. So here, and this is not the easiest to read sometimes. The cardstock is here, the ink pads are here, the refills are here, and the blending markers are here. However, when you're talking about paper, of course, you can get individual packs of paper. And of course, I'll get one of every pack. That's the way I use a lot of paper. But if you want to just try out the in colors, then you can get a mixture pack of the cardstock that has 4 each of 5 colors for $10. It also comes in a 12 by 12, so that's fun if you are if you use 12 by 12 paper. Here, yes, the bundle is, let me look here. Yep, you can get the in colors bundled together and save 10%. So I was correct. Don't forget the refill, the ink refills, and the Stampin' Right. There's a new Stampin' Right marker in those colors as well. As far as in colors go, I want to tell you that you're going to want them. For one, the in colors are the main event on our new Fresh as a Daisy suite. So these are cards that I'm making at Stamp Technique Club this weekend. We're learning how to do this floating window technique. But now, how do you like our wild wheat here? I think it's gorgeous. So I think alone it's a little much, but when you pair it with other complementary colors, it's fabulous. You can see the Pebbled Path here. We have our Moody Mauve. We're mixing in some of our new core colors, which we're not going to talk about today. But here's our Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Pebbled Path, Copper Clay, and Moody Mauve, all there together in all their gorgeousness. So if you're looking for your new in colors and you want to see which suite does it go with, go for the Fresh as a Daisy suite. And the way you can find that, the suites are always easiest to find when you just go here, look here, it's on page 110, and you can see, and I do predict that this suite's going to go the fastest because it goes with the in colors, and everybody wants to make the best use of those new colors as quickly as possible. So that's the story on the in colors. I could talk all day and y'all would laugh, but I can. Now, let me show you some other cards using the little monkey and also the in colors. So I like to swap. I like to trade with people. And these are some swaps that I made. First of all, I made this swap. It's a cute little card that I'm trading with people. Let me see if I can keep these organized. It's very hard for me to stay organized. Here's another cute little little cute monkey card. Loving it. Now I'm going to show you some cards that use the in colors. Okay. So here we have Boho Blue. Is that not a stunning card? Look at this. I can't even. I'm going to have to figure out how to make that on a video. Here's another Boho Blue card. You can see here we have the Pebbled Path. Looks great with the Fresh as a Daisy suite. We have a new stamp set called Circle Sayings. And it is going to go with our new Circle Punch. So you definitely want to go ahead and get that. I predict it'll go fast. This is our Wild Wheat. Here's some more Moody Mauve in that daisy paper. And we have another boho blue card. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is, I'm not sure what's going on here. If this is some of that new paper or if they've texturized it. We'll have to see when the new specialty papers come in, but that's interesting. I made this swap with our boho blue. Here's another fresh as a daisy card with that moody mauve. And let me zip through here and see if there's any other in color cards. Oh, I have another Monka card to show you. Another cute little monkey card. Oh, he's hanging off the branch. That's so cute. All right, so I hope you enjoyed all of those gorgeous swaps. That's one of my favorite things. And when I'm doing them, it's hard. I'm telling you guys, because it's a lot of work. But while I'm doing them, I'm thinking of you and thinking of all my customers and how happy they're going to be when they get to see all of my pretty cards that I made. Thanks for supporting my business and watching my video. Again, subscribe to my YouTube. I have links here for you to sign up for the paper and ribbon shares. So we have all of these new designer papers. Let me see if I can flip to it real fast. First of all, we have all these new ribbons. Okay, anything that these are basically most of the new ribbons. And then we also have new designer paper, and there's so much of it. There's all of these, and all of these, okay? So when you do a paper share or a ribbon share, then you're going to get a little bit. You're going to get a 6x6 of all the papers, 2 yards of all the ribbons, and then I'm going to also include for the first time a specialty paper share, which includes all the new papers here, and then for whatever reason, these 2 papers that are tucked back here on the designer paper page. So the share will hold 7 people, and there are 3 spots left. So make sure and sign up for that if you haven't already. And then don't forget that you'll want to participate in Stamp Technique Club this weekend. You can join us as a visitor here in Little Rock, or you can join us as a visitor for To Go, and you can decide if you want to continue learning new techniques every month with us on the first weekend of the month. We would love to have you either live or to go. Your To Go class will come with videos and PDFs. All right, guys, thanks for having a fun little monkey party with me and all my new in colors, and I will see you next week.